He's been working at length about the negatives or downsides of transfer on death. I hope he's ready to share. He's been sending me emails and things like that. Man, I don't know why Brian's so interested in it. My guess is probably debrief. He's got some reason why he's so excited about the downsides of transfer on death. So, Brian, I'm going to put it over to you and your board and let you tell us why you.
There's a reason why I'm so excited about this stuff, because I'm a test geek, right? That's why I'm so excited about it. But, all of us who have been in the business, right, think TOD, transfer on death, is a great thing. I actually had one for my mom's account, right? You can talk to hundreds and thousands of people who have TODs. We think they're great. And then there's a question that says, what's a disadvantage of a TOD? And we're thinking, let's see, it avoids probate, so it doesn't have to go through the estate process. Once mom passes away, assets just come straight to me. I can take care of her stuff, blah, blah, blah. We don't think of TODs as a disadvantage, right? So, question shows up on a test. What's the disadvantage of a TOD? And we're thinking there is none. They're beautiful. They're wonderful. However, I got to thinking about this a couple of ways. Okay, for test purposes, we always teach it avoids probate. It avoids probate. It avoids. Well, how could that be a disadvantage? Well, it's not really. You still got to pay your estate taxes if the amount is, over 1.4 million or whatever that is. So that's one disadvantage, I guess, right? You still have to pay estate taxes, but because mom sent her 1.4 million to me in a TOD account, my brother or brothers and my nieces, and the SPCA, who in the will says you shall get 1.4. Well, guess what? Those people in the will, they're not going to get 1.4 million. They lose those testamentary rights. Okay, if you say so, I'm happy. I'm taking care of mom's stuff just because the SPCA doesn't get 1.4 million. That's the disadvantage. Still have to pay estate taxes, and there's a loss of testamentary rights to those in the will.
Jason, I got to tell you something. I just want to thank you so much for joining our live stream tonight, because you can see how spirit-filled Brian is about this. He is indeed the test geek. I don't ever think I've responded to his solicitation. Dean, what's the downside of he gave me another one with a SPAC. The public offering price is 10. I mean, Brian will track down a real test question. He doesn't track down non-testable items, but Jason, I just warms my heart that you're here and ask that question, because I feel like that was a fast pitch to Brian where he could hit it out of the park, and he's been wanting to do that for a long time. And again, remember, the point is it's testable. So anything else, Brian? I think that was
being the test geek. I hate the NASA exams to the point that I love them. I just don't think it's fair that Series 7 folks who work so hard, hundreds of hours on the 7, and then fail the 66. That to me is not right.
Yeah. So Jason, I just think I'm just because Brian's my friend, I was spirit-filled to see that in the chat, because I go, oh man, Brian's gonna